Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
I think business can throw up.
So bad. Greetings, folks. Welcome to BLIPcast episode 24. BLIPcast, Boarding Lives for Interesting People podcast. I'm Daniel.
And I am Katie, leading Laumes Kaos with the K Mezmiro, the 22nd PhD, aka the new little K.
And joining us today, I'm off screen just for a second, is Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ryan. That's it.
That's been Ryan. Thank you for joining us.
And he's proportionately really tall.
He is. I hate you, Ryan.
I'm also like super hunched.
Yeah, you are.
I can feel it. I'm just gonna kick back.
Okay, that's also on the same plane for a second.
Same plane.
Right here.
What?
Okay. Up.
So,
Sit
My
up.
knees.
Sit up.
I
That's
have horrible posture, right?
Fuck off.
The point was to show how tall you are.
Wait, what? Oh,
Never mind.
Like this?
See?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh.
like an entire head tall.
Yeah, we're back. Alright, cool.
Now that that point has been established.
The cat was walking around making me nervous. Look at my things.
He was looking for a good place to
What's
throw
with
up.
you? Why are you so paranoid about your cat?
I have a plant up there. I'll eat the plant and they eat it all and then die.
Like he's gonna throw
He
up.
probably
That
won't
was-
die.
Now he's gonna throw up outside.
Yay!
On your bed, hopefully.
Perfect.
Ryan is the guitarist in my band, The Men Upstairs, as well as my roommates and general friend, best person.
There we go. I like how that was safe for me.
General best human person.
No, you're best human.
I
I have a shirt that says best human.
Yeah, I've worn it on here a couple times, I think.
What does it say on the back?
Nice man.
Nice man. You're one of those.
I'm a nice man.
You're okay, you're both.
I'm actually not that nice. You're ugly.
Dang.
Anyway,
Katie,
so.
Oh, Katie,
Yeah.
on the last episode, there's something I said I was going to come back to. And
Yes,
I never
games,
came back
games.
to games. I've kind of started gaming again, in weird ways.
Still portable or?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I have to be connected to a wall.
Oh,
On my PC. Ooh, look at me. Breathe.
proud of you.
I have been playing.
Bejeweled.
Nope.
Oh.
Better. The Sims 3.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep, having a good time.
I may or may not have peeked my head around the corner and just kind of watching you play.
Many times,
Sims
yeah.
2, yes.
You
You
just
walk-
chilling there.
I just do like slight little peek around the corner
Slight
just
little
to see.
peek.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
I do that often just to see what you're doing and
Oh.
for information.
I know. It's good, right? All the things I do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of them.
Especially that one thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we don't speak of that.
When I eat Oreo knockoffs.
You are speaking of it though.
Touche.
Ryan, shut the fuck up.
So I am Donnie from that one movie. What's that movie?
You don't even know. The Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski. There we go.
And
Oh, I'm gonna get so shunned for saying that.
specifically in the scene when they're watching the dude's neighbor or something in that one-man play when he's frolicking around. He keeps saying shit about In-N-Out. Just shut the fuck up, Donnie. Shut the fuck up, Ryan.
I hear that multiple times a day. Not gonna lie.
And you don't.
I just distracted you from gaming, but yeah, Sims 3.
No closer. No closer.
No, wait, it's right.
Bam. Good. Perfect.
Alright, cool.
So I made myself in the game, and then I went around and had an illegitimate child
Nice.
on accident. They have the options to woohoo and try for a baby,
Oh yeah.
and they're next to each other, and yeah, woohoo, whatever. So I actually hit,
Woo, whatever.
I hit try for a baby. I didn't think anything of it, and then my sim that kept coming over kept going outside and throwing up,
Nice.
and then suddenly there's like a pop up that's like, "Hey, you have a kid," and I was like, "Oh, I have a kid now? Weird. Where the hell is this kid?"
And then all of a sudden you look like Flavor Flav.
No, better.
Oh, okay.
Then, like, a couple days later, it was like, boom, your kid is now in, like a toddler, like a 6-year-old or something, and I still didn't know what the fuck this kid was. So then I finally decided just to walk around the neighborhood.
Mhm.
Kid lived next door
Nice.
with the
What?
other Sims I was with X.
Oh.
So I don't know if he knew.
This is an episode of All My Children.
Yeah, it was.
This is
It's
or
all my
or
Sims.
Days of Our Lives.
All my
one and
Sims.
two.
It was. It's actually a language, I just don't speak it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so that's the callback to episode 23.
Is that the only game you've been playing?
No, I actually also have officially moved into this apartment here, the new cat box, by setting up my Super Nintendo.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I've been playing Super Mario World. I played that. That was a lot of fun.
Still yet to play Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Yeah, haven't yet. Soon.
And now I have to make you play Earthworm Jim. That's a really
Would
good
Good
you-
luck with both of those games. They're both be super hard.
Ryan, tell me about Earth or either one really. I haven't played either.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors is one of those games where if you actually want to beat it, you have to play it all day. And it can go back and forth between being better if you're by yourself or if you're playing with someone else. But
Yeah, like
once you actually like quit, what?
That's kind of like a penis.
Yes, it can go either way. But no, it's once you like die or actually like, quit and turn the game off, and you get passwords for like kind of like checkpoints for whatever level you are in the game. But you start at that level with nothing. You have to basically start all over from the harder levels. And there's like, I think the highest that Peter got was like 70 something for levels. So I mean, like I said, it's an all day thing. Earthworm Jim, honestly, I didn't get that far in it. It was pretty hard. I think I got to like there's a level called Heck. But after that, I don't know. I was playing it when I was really young, so I can't really remember that much, honestly. But I remember that the game was a lot of fun.
But you have to play it in.
I have to play these games that won't stay in your memory for whatever reason. And then I've been playing Link to the Past again, and just kind of going back and forth between the future-ish and the past, because I got Steam on my fancy laptop.
And now you're never gonna have money again.
No, I've actually only spent $8.
Oh, okay.
When did you get Steam?
When? A month ago.
Oh, nice.
Maybe a little change on there.
Did you do the summer sale?
I did.
I did too, right here.
I got
What'd you buy?
Yeah, what do you guys get?
$300 worth of stuff.
Okay,
Holy
yeah,
God!
you had me beat. I bought Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, and everything in between, and then I bought...
Oh, it's funny, I know there's games in between, but someone doesn't. It's like
what?
What's between 1 and 2?
I bought Portal 1, Portal 2, and the new Tomb Raider, which I'm really excited to play.
Oh, you barely bought anything.
I barely bought anything.
Katie, what did you buy?
Okay.
Here we go. I want to hear this.
I don't even remember half of what I bought, but I bought BioShock because I bought BioShock Infinite. So I was like,
Okay.
well, I may as well. And then BioShock 2, obviously. And then the BioShock like season pass or whatever for all the content. I bought Anno 2070, which I've played like 20 minutes of because it's weird.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
It's like, you know those games, it's kind of like a tactical game, but it's about like creating a society and you have to sustain them.
I
But
love
it's like in the
SimCity.
future. Yeah, kind of like that.
I
But
love SimCity 2000.
with like,
So
I'm hungry.
you should have eaten something.
Well, it's no snack attack.
Let's get Gizmo back in here.
No.
Cook him up.
You want a cookie?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
What else did I get? I got some of the Sims expansions, which are expensive as hell. They were like 32% off, I think, at that time. Deus Ex, I think.
What's that?
It's like kind of an action adventure game. This guy's, I believe, he's like a secret operative. It was like $12. Most of the stuff, because it was like really cheap, I was like, yeah, I'll get that. I don't know what it's about, but I'll get it. And so that was the thing. That's why I spent that much money. It wasn't all at once. It was like several different purchases.
Oh, I thought you just like
But-
went on Steam and like just had a
No.
fucking spree.
No.
Well, have you heard, guys, heard of the Humble Bundle?
The Humble Bundle.
It's this thing where you can pay what you want and all the money
Oh,
goes
yeah.
to a charity.
Yeah,
That's how I
yeah.
got Sims 3 and Mirror's Edge,
Oh.
which I've only played a level of. Mirror's Edge.
There's other stuff on there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of other
Yeah.
stuff. That's all I wound up downloading. $5 is what I paid. And I got
Nice.
Sims 3, 2 expansions, Mirror's Edge, and I downloaded something else. I haven't played it. And then for the summer sale, I got Play City. Grand Theft Auto.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I've gone through and just kept counting. The missions are boring, kind of. I just want to open up everything and then drive everywhere and just like go off jumps.
You should play,
You're right, I should.
yeah. And the fuck is it called? It's the other one. It's the one that's more comical.
Oh, I just heard about this on the Indoor Kids.
Is it a new one?
Not really. It's Saints Row. Saints Row.
Yeah,
Saints Row.
that's exactly
Oh, okay.
it. Yep. I heard 4 is like amazing.
Yeah.
Or whatever the latest
It's
is.
not out yet though.
Well, they're a video game podcast. They probably have like pre.
But 3 was pretty good. I didn't finish it because I don't remember why. I probably just didn't want it to end because that's how I am about all games. But it was good.
You know, I haven't played any of the Grand Theft Auto since 2. I don't know am I missing much?
Either.
Oh, okay. Am I missing anything?
I really like Vice City. It's one of my favorite games ever. San Andreas was fun but what's funny about San Andreas is I rented it from Blockbuster back in the day a couple times to play it, and then they found the hot coffee scene, which is the hidden sex game, and then they re-released it, and when they re-released it, they put the new the version in the stores, which erased my old save memory thing.
Oh, that sucks.
So once that happened, I stopped playing it altogether. Got just frustrated.
Sucks.
And then 4 I haven't played, but it's been pretty cheap on Steam on and off for the past month or so. And I think I may just jump to 5, because I don't want to leave the house. Apparently.
Wait, you played GTA on your computer?
Yeah.
How is it compared to like playing it on the system?
I prefer a system. If I get more and more into this whole playing games again thing, I may get one of the controller USB ones and go to that.
Have you heard of Don't Starve?
Yes.
I think that'd be a game you'd really like, actually.
What's Don't Starve?
Really?
You don't think you would?
I think you'd get bored of it really quickly.
I think Daniel's here. What the fuck's the game?
Okay, so Don't Starve is a really like dark animation kind of game, and you're basically thrown into this wilderness, and the point is you have to survive. That's pretty much it. But like you go around basically like chopping trees down, catching animals, and the longer you live for, the more you can like build, and you.
Ryan, I'm gonna let you finish. This is Animal Crossing.
No.
This is.
No, because you kill stuff, and stuff tries to kill you.
Maybe a dark
and you're not
version.
paying off a mortgage.
Maybe
You kill roaches.
maybe a dark version of Animal Crossing.
I'm just.
No, because
kidding.
you can't even like interact with other people. There's nobody else. It's
There
not like
ki-
you're in a town.
Well, no, there kind of is. There's like the Pig King who you can trade with.
Oh,
This is Angry
There's,
Birds. Is what this is.
I don't know. It's a little simple, but it's kind of addicting. It's I don't know. It's the same, almost like it's not as complex as like games like Roller Coaster Tycoon or if you want to call that complex. But that I'm like what?
It's not as hard as Minesweeper, bro.
But yeah, it's you should watch at least like a little trailer of it and see what you think.
Alright, we'll do. Katie,
Yes.
what have you been up to?
I went to SAC Anime.
Oh, that's right! She-Thor.
She-Thor.
How'd that go?
That's good. I actually saw a Buckethead, and I was gonna take a picture.
Dude, why didn't you?
Because I was like, places to be.
Yeah.
Look, everyone's like posing with pictures and you're like,
I know, we were really lame about it.
You could have taken a picture of Bucket, it would have been okay.
I know.
What do you think about yourself, jerk?
I'm sorry.
Did you go? Wasn't it like a whole weekend?
Yeah, it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We went
Over
all
3
days.
days,
All
you'd
3 days.
have a chance.
I only
to
saw him once.
And 4 seconds. Click.
Well, no, you can't just
Sorry,
take
right.
a picture of somebody.
No, you can.
You have to ask.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you do.
Mm-mm.
That's like.
I mean, you could do the whole like selfie with him in the background, like the camera a little like tilt to the side. That's how I get most of my pictures of Daniel.
Oh my
Just
God.
throw on a duck face Thor. and
It's
then
like
get a picture of
oh
Duck
selfie
Thor.
accidentally Daniel in the back.
Just throw on duck face Thor and then get Bucket in the background.
Okay.
And then frame yourself out. And
Well, when we go in winter, I'll be sure to try and find.
there's a winter con.
Yeah.
WinterCon.
And there's like another one at the end of this month that's called SatCon, and it's like it's for actual like comics.
So
Oh, right.
are there like I honestly I don't know that much about SAC anime, but are there like events or anything like
Oh, yeah.
different between each day?
Yeah. They have one sustained event, which is Cafe Hoshi, which is like you pay to sit and watch a little show, and then they feed you shit. It was actually pretty good
Gross.
shit.
Good shit and bad shit.
Good shit, bad shit.
I eat the bad shit.
know.
There was okay, so there's this guy who voices things for anime and stuff, and his name is Troy Baker, and he is really egotistical, and he has like his own like kind of band thing, but not really a band thing because it's just him and a guitar.
Sounds like I heard one.
What?
Nothing, go ahead.
And he has an amazing voice and everything. We saw him and spent like 30 minutes listening to him sing about stuff. And it was awesome. And it was fantastic. And they have like signings and other things like that.
Is he in Bleach at all? Bleach.
No, but I want to say something.
Okay.
He
Fine.
voiced. Shut up. He voiced Joel from The Last of Us.
He was there?
He was there. And I like jizzed when I saw that. I was like, oh.
Wait, hold on. I'm doing that right now. Just give me...
Get off my bed.
Alright.
You like it, shut up.
Was the... Oh, what's...
The girl.
The
Oh,
girl?
yeah,
Was she there?
She was there.
Oh, God damn it.
And it's not the person you think that it is.
No, I've seen her.
Okay.
It's not Ellen Page.
What?
No, it's not. But it's... No,
Oh, I thought
that is a conversation we'll have to have.
Okay, I
off.
thought that was very Johnson. No, it's what's her name? Is it I want to say it's I don't know, but I watched a couple of interviews of her on
She was the girl who was Captain America's sweetheart in the Avengers.
The Waitress, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I remember last time we had this conversation, that was not the page you were on. And I was like, that's not right.
No.
Ryan, you're wrong.
No, I didn't know anything about it until I looked it up recently.
Oh, okay.
That was
You told me last time I came over and you were playing it. You did.
Honestly, I didn't
That was
know
the
it.
thing.
I didn't know about it until I looked it up.
Anyway.
Fight.
Yeah, so what have you been up to?
Really, I've only done one thing since our last episode. I was at a party not too long ago, and
yeah.
no, actually, and some of my friends that I basically grew up with were there, and it was the first time we all got together. The first time in a long time. It was Thomas, Josh, Philip, and I. And when the four of us got circled together and started just joking, we regressed so hard. And it was so fucking fun. I got so drunk. And yeah, it was a really, really fun time. Just kind of catching up with all of them. And Josh is a veteran now.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
Dude, that's weird.
That's super weird.
Huh.
The same one I know?
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird, I didn't know that.
Huh.
I mean,
yeah,
cool, but...
see? Makes you think.
Yeah.
So that's... I kept trying to think more things, but
It's like you've turned into me. What's wrong?
I didn't do anything.
Well,
What
precisely.
did I do last week? Laundry. I wrote some stuff. Oh, I interviewed Devin Townsend. That was
Oh,
neat.
yeah.
Yeah. And they went up on Metal Injection already.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I got to sneak in here and I heard Devin Townsend's voice on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I was more excited than Daniel actually interviewing him. Like, I was right there trying to get some clothes, and I heard Devin Townsend talking on the other side of the phone. I just kind of had to stop for a little bit, just soak it in. I was like, wow, it's almost
So
like
it was really distracting.
it's almost like Devin Townsend's in my room, or my old room, I guess. But yeah, it was really cool. Super happy for Daniel. Your boss.
It's true.
It's true.
Yes, soy boss.
Yo soy boss.
What have you been doing, Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan.
I mean, besides being a slave to coffee,
Coffee slave.
coffee slave. I actually I really got motivated to start writing for a band a lot more lately, but I still feel like I have writer's block, but I'm a little more motivated than I've been in a while. Other than that, I am preparing for a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament coming up in San Mateo. It's a championship. It's gonna be like thousands of people there. It's gonna be awesome.
You gonna win?
No.
You bring home the gold?
No.
No.
You can bring home
No,
the bronze?
I'm gonna
First round knockout?
represent first round knockout. I'm gonna represent the underdogs. But no, I'm doing that with my nerd friends. Other than that, I've been I kind of have like a list of games I want to buy. So I'm preparing my computer to get these games.
What are those games? Them games.
One of them that I'm not sure if I want to buy is Outlast, which is a new game that just came out, and it's
Oh.
absolutely horrifying.
It is.
It's definitely it is definitely I wanted to buy it, and I watched some gameplay
What's
of
wrong
it.
with
How far did you
I
go?
watched the entire game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to buy it and actually play it, even though I've already seen what happens. That's how scary it is.
I don't think it's scary, it's just gross.
It's really I think it's creepy, like just overall, like intense.
See, but like,
I'm a wussy.
insane people don't really bother me, obviously. So,
You hang out with us.
Here we are.
Yeah.
well, I meant like most of my infatuations are with absolutely insane people. But, like, it's just disgusting, like, to look at all the things that guy has done and then, like, what happens to the protagonist and...
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it is.
Ugh,
It's pretty
gross.
intense. Well, that's one of the games. Another couple of games that are actually indie horror games that I already pretty much bought on Kickstarter, just waiting for them to get released. One of them is Among the Sleep, which is a game I'm really obsessed with. Story of a little kid who it's kind of like Amnesia style, where like it's a puzzle game where you're just going through the house and posting.
No,
Also,
I just wanted to do motion.
I want to do motion.
Yeah.
Also, no, it's a puzzle game.
Slightly related. Also, shake it less.
I'm very animated with my hands. And
I
plus, they're
know.
super sweaty.
Do I need
Gross.
to hold it for you?
No, I'm just kidding. No, so that's another game I'm really excited about, and another game's called Frambo, which is a point-and-click horror game, and
Is this Rambo on a farm?
it's close.
Is it Rambo with French poodles?
It's Rambo, the horror game.
Good.
It's a point-and-click horror game where it's another puzzle game, but what's really cool is you play this girl who's seen some very traumatizing things, and she's looking for her, I think it's the person that killed her family, and you have to solve puzzles by taking these pills that make you hallucinate and kind of go crazy for a little bit. And so you solve puzzles by going back and forth between the crazy world and the real world, and it's just very interesting. It's very dark. Yeah, those are the main games I'm really looking forward to getting. I can't remember any other ones, but those are the big ones that I'm really excited for. But my hard drive is super small on my computer. It's at, 139 gigabytes?
Yeah, and you've got, what, 7 left?
I got 7 gigabytes
Oh
left.
my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much porn.
Not even porn this time. That's the sad thing. Or the good thing? I don't know.
That's a thing.
It's a thing. No, it's mostly music this time. Music and games is what it all is this time. This time.
This time.
Next time.
But so I'm gonna buy. I was actually just looking into getting a terabyte hard drive today. I don't. Actually, Katie might know this. Should I get an external hard drive, or should I get one that actually goes inside?
It depends on your adequacy with messing up your computer, because like if you, I don't remember if they still do this, but when I was learning how to take apart computers, we had to make sure that we were grounded and that we were always touching the side of the computer so that we didn't touch the motherboard and fry it with static electricity. So if you don't trust yourself with that, I would consider getting an external hard drive.
Well, I mean, we've definitely built this computer, so we're pretty good at taking apart. And
On
putting
rock
back
and
together.
roll.
And by we, I mean Ted.
Yeah, it was all Ted.
So are you thinking you would want like a second one or just a bigger one?
Just probably just a bigger one. I never really thought about it, but probably just a bigger one.
Because if you get a bigger one, you're gonna have to completely reboot everything on your computer.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Is it more expensive for a internal or external?
External, because it already has the casing and everything. And when you buy computer parts, they're pretty cheap, just by themselves. So I don't know. That's what you want to do.
I'll probably have to go external now that I think about it, but worth it.
Yeah.
I definitely am. Yeah, I don't have any room on my computer right now, so it's kind of something I just kind of have to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. It's funny because I'm really excited to write for a band, but like every time I play, I end up like just not like I don't like anything that I play, and so it's back to square one every single day. But
That's fine. I'm exactly in the same boat with my writing. Like, I have no inspiration right now. It's just like, porn, whatever.
do you still try when you don't have inspiration, or do you kind of?
Oh yeah, because well, not with porn, I guess. With like my romance things that are probably not going to be romantic at all, and with everybody dying. Anyway.
Best kind of romance.
That's Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
So the most
or type
romantic.
of negative songs.
Yeah.
Everything died.
That's true.
That's what King Kong was
I
like.
loved her, but she died.
It's a pretty good impression.
Thanks.
But yeah, that's pretty. So writer's block is the same for, like, no matter what it is you're doing.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm feeling fine with my writing, guys.
What kind of writing?
Acoustic music.
He does play pretty acoustic, I gotta admit.
I just play sad little things and they're fun to play.
We often have beers on my porch couch. My
Often
pouch?
twice.
Your pouch.
My pouch.
2 times. I forget.
Probably shouldn't say that.
We have beers on my pouch. In my pouch.
In your pouch.
Your pouch is beer with pouches. Ryan.
What?
So this was not officially announced or anything, but do you know who Doug Jones is?
No.
Doug Jones is a mime actor who was in Hellboy and who played the body of the Silver Surfer.
Okay.
He was recently on the Nerdist podcast and said he was working on a project inspired by an online legend. Chris Hardwick asked him, "Are you playing Slender Man?" He said, "I can't answer that."
Damn.
So there might be a Slender Man movie coming out.
That's
gonna
awesome.
be terrible.
Yeah, oh, it's gonna be awful.
I think it's awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
The idea is cool, but it's gonna be terrible. Like, you have to.
Yeah.
that.
No. Yeah. I like either way. I'm gonna watch it. Like, there's already been like a couple.
You know, it's just gonna be Blair Witch, right?
Yeah.
They're just gonna run around and they're gonna like see some papers and someone's gonna be like, "Oh, gee whiz!"
But throw in camera static every now and then. And that's pretty much what it'd be.
Yeah.
Blair
And
Witch
his
with camera
face,
static.
you know, just out there.
And then maybe some Cloverfield.
What if at the end he just wants a hug?
Who?
Probably.
What if at the end he just wants a hug? Slender
He always wants a hug.
Yeah.
That's
Or
the point.
what if at the end it turns out that he's the Silence from Buffy? Which is this thing. Oh, he was also one of those guys.
But is he Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
No,
No.
Salem spoke and he was a cat.
Yep.
I know. I just wanted to bring up Salem because I love him.
You like animatronic cats?
I like yeah.
What do you like, Ryan?
Animatronic cats.
Attaboy.
There we go. Catatonic.
Yeah.
Hey yo. Oh, I can't self high
And
five.
don't do that because you're gonna rip it out.
I can't self high five. There we go.
Stop it!
Never bringing me on here again. Crash, burn, everything. But have you guys seen a couple of I mean, not Marble Hornets, but the other like couple of Slender movies that were made on YouTube?
I
No.
saw the one that was like really professional looking, but the one where it ended up with he was
Yeah,
Slenderman.
yeah.
Was it a sled?
Yes.
Was it a what?
Nothing.
Sled.
Oh, it's Rosebud? Is that what that?
Yes.
Wow, I can't believe I got that.
Rosebud.
Rosebud.
I hate that movie.
Everyone does.
I kinda like that
No,
movie.
a lot of people love it.
I don't think it's
Really?
the best movie
Yeah.
ever. I mean, change things. But
You're part of the problem,
I didn't say it. It was amazing. I said it's a fine movie.
Daniel.
What?
What do you like about it though?
Honestly, I like the story. I think it's an okay story.
Yeah, the story's good, but everything they
okay.
do in it sucks.
I'll
I
never
don't know,
forget.
it's really pretentious.
I'll never
Oh,
forget the one
absolutely.
part in that movie where it is kind of zooms in the girl's face and she like makes this look like this, and in the background you hear a girl screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, did you take that film class at WCC?
Not WCC.
Okay. Well, we had a teacher named Mr. White, and he was very dull.
Oh my god.
And even when he got excited about something, he just sounded like a walrus
I'm
all
so
the time.
excited to be watching Citizen Kane.
Walruses are pretty animated. You probably shouldn't.
Well, no, his voice sounded like a walrus. The rest of him wasn't animated.
What was a sloth?
Okay.
Yeah, it was a slothorus.
He had giant tusks. It was horrifying.
That's the cutest thing ever.
A slothorus.
Sloth with. Oh my
With
god.
giant tusks? No, that's scary.
That needs to be a Kabini baby.
Alright, fine.
Anyway.
But so we're watching this movie, and when it got to that part where the girl like her face just goes blank, and then you hear that scream in the background, he just pauses it, and he was so passionate about that part, and I just remember like that was the part that just stood out to me the most, and I was just like, I didn't get it, I guess. I mean, maybe it's because I wasn't like that into film, like I was just taking the class as a filler, but.
No, I think you got it. It's just that sometimes people are retarded about things that they don't need to be. No,
Oh, okay.
I mean
I was like,
him. Like, okay, he was probably freaking out over the fact that something bad just happened in her life, and that's being reflected in external,
That was
shit.
it. That was exactly what you were talking
Non-diegetic sound.
Yeah, and it's
I have a degree in this bullshit.
and so that's probably why he was like freaking out about it. And you understood that, I'm sure. The instant you saw it, you were like, but what's the big deal?
Yeah, that's exactly what my thought
So-
was.
And BD lady, you didn't scream, idiot.
Now, see, if she would have done that blood curdling scream with her blank look on her face and like her lips barely open, that
Let's make a movie, guys.
I have the technology. I mean, I have Premiere, I have the camera.
We have the
video.
technology.
I've wanted to forever.
I know. We don't. Just make a sitcom.
Okay.
So you took a film class too?
I've taken a few.
Took in a few.
I done took it at
Smoking a pancake.
Funny
On the Blitz. At which school?
Sex City.
Sac City.
Yes.
They have a pretty good like film and audio program out there actually. It's weird.
Mine were. They had nothing to do with technicalities, so it was just like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You just made that up.
Dude, any non-technical class I've ever taken, when it's just been like theory, has always been taught by the fucking most boring human ever.
Yes.
I had this one guy. Have I ever told the story on the show about the guy that always wore the microphone?
I don't think you've told it on the show, no.
This was at Sac State, and the guy was. I had him for 2 classes. I had him for theory of editing and media aesthetics. And in theory of editing, we were in this pretty big room, and even though there was enough reverb in the room that you could just speak at a normal volume and everyone could hear you, he insisted on wearing a lavalier microphone and running his voice through the PA in the room. And it didn't pick up his voice very well, but it really picked up his breathing. So he was a little bit louder just walking around, just kind of, and then... Well, it was funny because he would ask someone a question and then he would just pause and listen to them, and like, depending where you were in the room, you couldn't hear the person responding, so he would usually repeat it, which was kind of helpful. But him waiting was why you couldn't hear the person, because he would just...
Oh.
And he
sounds
just wanted
so bad.
He just wanted to embrace every aspect of technology we had in our hands, but he didn't know how to use any of it. So he used these like weird touchscreen like whiteboard things, but he didn't have the right markers, so we just wrote all over these right whiteboards and ruined them.
Oh my god.
That guy sounds horrible.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Mr. Gassman. Did you ever meet Mr. Gassman?
I don't. Maybe.
He was
outside of class.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, he did this thing in class where he'd be talking and he would just build up spit while he was talking, and his mouth would get really dry. And while he would be talking, like all you can see is when his lips are going up and down. There's a string of spit that's like all like this.
Yeah,
and
totally.
it's like on a corner of his mouth.
I miss that guy.
Yeah, that guy's amazing.
And his spit mouth.
That was his only fault, if you want to call that a fault.
Yeah.
He was an amazing person and
Don't you
teacher.
learn that, so.
The cool thing about him was, I had his class at 8 o'clock in the morning, and he was his voice changed levels constantly. So like, so I would have his class at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'd be very tired, and I was just pissed off to be awake. And so I would start falling asleep in class because he'd be talking quiet, and then all of a sudden he would just get very passionate about something, just be like, oh yeah, and then this date in history, and I was like, and like it startles you, like you see everyone in the class, it's like suddenly it just happened. But yeah, he was a lot of fun to have. But the community was a good school.
It was alright. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a good place. It was a surprisingly good place to just hang out. I don't feel like I learned a lot.
I feel like it's a good place to go to for getting your general ed out of the way, because I mean it's so small. Like the teachers it's so easy for the teachers to help you like one-on-one and stuff like that. I mean, granted, I've never been to a bigger school, so I don't really have. I'm a little biased, I guess.
Sac State is they have pretty small classes.
Really?
Most of them. Yeah.
There's some auditorium classes pretty big, but there's a kind of few and far between the higher you get.
Oh, okay. I've only been inside other classrooms here at UC Davis, and those are huge. Like some of them are really big.
That's why I didn't go to UC. I didn't even try. I was like, fuck it. I also didn't do any like community service when I was in high school, even though you had the required 40.
Yeah, I did maybe 15 hours, and then just I had.
Wait, how'd you guys get away with that?
I think I had Thomas's mom sign up on it.
Oh, okay.
There was a teacher.
For some weird reason, I think she said I worked in the park near her house. Oh shit! Or did he forge it?
You might not have graduated.
There was a teacher in my EIDO class, and I went and helped him for like 3 hours maybe one day, and then he just signed off on all my 40. And I was like, okay, that's cool.
Katie, how's school?
School's okay.
You're back.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I think. Driving still sucks. I heard on the news that they took 9,000 more students than they had last year, and then 32 more professors. So there is absolutely nowhere to park anymore.
Oh goodness.
And so that's fun. And then I spent 20 minutes. Was it 20 minutes today?
I don't remember the time between when you said you were leaving when I got something from you, but it was kind of ridiculous.
It was-
No, it was about from when you told me she was on her way, it was about...
I waited about 10 minutes before I told you to. I just forgot to tell
Oh,
you.
it was about an hour then.
No, because I texted Daniel at like 4:15 when I got out of my class.
Yeah.
And you got here about 5:15.
Well, yeah, the entire process.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But
That's what I meant.
I was stuck in
From-
that line for like
Yeah.
20 to 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Which
Oh, that
is-
sounds horrible.
Yeah, no. It was,
Parking garage?
yeah.
I got 4:14 leaving now. Still haven't technically left school boundaries. 4:41.
Wow.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's terrible. But you got here pretty fast from there. It's impressive.
Yeah.
Did you speed?
No.
No.
Snow.
No.
No.
Schwein.
Oh, and I sold my clicker for more.
Hey,
I
girl.
made a profit.
Work that system.
Yeah.
The clicker.
I did that once.
They're little like devices that you can use to take pop quizzes in class, and I didn't end up actually needing it, so I was like, fuck it, and then I sold it for like $10 more on Amazon.
Is there a clicker market? Like a drug market?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Between all the websites you can go through and like Craigslist and stuff, yeah, there's basically a whole like black
Yeah.
market for books and school shit.
I figured for books. Books are expensive as hell.
Well, clickers are like, okay, so everybody uses a different clicker,
Right.
and so you have to buy new ones every year, even if you keep the old ones, and so...
And I forget, don't you have to buy like a license for it or something?
Yes.
That was so stupid.
So it's like $60 for the clicker, and then it's like $30 to use it for the semester. And then even if you can use it for the next semester, you still have to pay the $30 to reactivate it. So that's pretty retarded. What else about school?
Do they miss me at the school?
They miss you at the station.
I miss them too. I'm
um,
looking into another one. I don't really want to do it.
Another one?
Station.
Where at?
Here in town.
you don't want to do it now?
My show would be at like 11 in the morning.
Is it,
Oh.
is it KDVS?
No.
Mine's at 11 on Wednesdays.
We would be competing. I would fucking destroy you.
Yes, you would.
I would listen to both.
I'm into it now. I just walked down the street. Or long street, mind you, because it's just down that way for a while.
Oh.
Is it the Boulevard of Broken Dreams?
Oh.
It's basically next to the police station here in town.
Oh, Jesus. That's a long way. You'd walk
It's a
that?
long. No, I would say I would walk down there and then destroy you and then walk back. But I won't.
Oh.
I might drive down there, but I don't want to do it.
Why?
The time, my
That's
time
it?
slot would kind of be lame.
It seems like an awkward time to have.
Metal during the day has always been kind of weird. When it's well, not even if it's sunny out, but if it's just like, metal lunch is strange.
Yeah, metal lunch. That is seemable.
But I don't know. I've actually been keeping an eye on the KSSU schedule and contemplating an email to throw at MapQuest.
Yeah, there's not very many people there.
Mm-mm.
Kind of confused by it. We had a couple people drop by, like on the first day of school, asking if they could join the station. You're a little bit late.
Yeah.
You're at the station?
Yeah.
What?
I was at the station.
Did you ever change the name of your show, by the way?
Not yet. I need
Yeah.
to.
What's the
Probably.
name of your show?
Talk dirty to me.
Daniel told me about this actually.
Yeah.
I haven't actually talked to you about it.
It's a thing where I basically read science articles and comment on them.
I like it.
That's that's actually pretty interesting.
It is. It's better when I have guests, though. Although they are always bored until I, like, ask them a question. And then, like, they prove that they're paying attention, but... yeah, it's kind of awkward.
It's more of you asking them questions just to see if they're paying attention.
Kind of.
Little K's or capital K or
Capital
whatever.
K.
Like capital K's. Yes, I like that thing you said.
He said he was going to try and be on the show.
Cool.
I'm excited about that.
Who's capital K?
Dude named Kyle.
Yeah.
Now sports director.
Yes.
Kyle replaced Kyle. That's funny.
Yeah, and he's pretty into it, too. He's already sent, like, 3 or 4 emails, like, hey, let's do stuff. Hey, let's party.
Do you cover all kinds of science, or is it anything specific?
All kinds, just
All
whatever
kinds.
catches my eye when I go into the station and try and find what I need to
Just go on like
read for the day.
science news. Google.sciencenews.com and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
So, Katie,
Yes.
do you have anything else?
I have stuff.
So, do you have anything? If not, do you have anything to teach us?
I do. But my hands are too sweaty to like.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
it's really hot in
Dude,
here.
I know. I turned on the fan so it wouldn't pick up on the microphone.
Well, it's also pointing towards the ceiling. That's
It's kind of pointing at Katie's forehead.
Notes. Okay. Okay, so the word of the episode is hammer.
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 In French, it is le marteau.
Le marteau.
Le marteau.
And in Japanese, it is tonkachi.
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 Racist.
Or hama.
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 Alright, that feels racist.
Wama.
Wama.
Hama. Wama.
Cowworld.
And basically, I guess my fact is like how
I guess
Marvel fucked up Thor. I don't know. Where shall I
Ooh.
start?
Should I just sit on the mic and let you rant?
No.
How about you start at the beginning?
Okay,
It's
so
always
like
a good
when he was
start.
born.
On day 7, God rested, and man did stuff.
On the first day of Christmas?
On the first day of Christmas,
Marvel
Odin
gave
had
to
sex
me-
with Earth.
Mm.
And
Where's it?
I'd watch that.
China?
I
Is
don't
it?
know.
Is it
You'll have to
Mariana?
ask Odin.
Is it the Mariana Trench?
No, it's the Grand Canyon.
Mariana Trench is deeper.
Is it?
Also, it's wetter.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
It's underwater.
Touche.
Yeah, so Odin had sex with Earth, and then Earth birthed. Wow, that's
That's a
hard to say. Thor. But he was married to Frigga at the time.
Who? Thor or
Odin.
or Odin? Man,
So he's basically a dick.
Odin's trifling.
And then let's see. I think that's their only actual kid.
Why is there a red circle
We know.
next to this?
Because you have a
it's
face.
tracking your face. It's the only face that it likes to see, apparently. No recognition.
Nope.
And Thor had a tiny hammer, not a big hammer. It was like maybe about, well, I don't know.
Is it
I
like
guess
a
he's kind of
bulky-
What's the name of Thor's hammer again?
Meow meow.
Mjol-
Meow meow,
Meow
right?
meow.
Meow meow.
Yeah, it's meow meow.
Mjolnir?
Mjolnir, yeah.
Mjolnir, meow meow.
Same thing. Very interchangeable.
How else did they fuck up? He had like really red hair and fire red eyes, like they were on fire.
Ow.
Yeah. He isn't supposed to technically be toppled in strength, so whatever the Hulk did to him or does to him in the actual Marvel comics is false.
So wait. No matter what, he's the strongest?
Basically.
That's bullshit.
Yes, it is.
I'm so glad they didn't let that happen. That's really
Well, that's
dumb.
what they let happen to the Hulk in the comics.
What? So like no matter so
Yeah, the Hulk isn't. What is it? He's not the strongest. He has the power to overcome. Is that what it is?
I don't know, but like they send him off to another planet because they figure that he's like becoming super duper dangerous. That's after he becomes Red Hulk or whatever. And then they send him back, and he just beats the shit out of everybody who sent him there. And then he doesn't die. Like that's just the end of the comic.
Just kills everybody.
He just kills everybody and is like, fuck it. Wait, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he doesn't die. I know Xavier dies.
Spoilers.
R.I.P. Jesus.
R.I.P. Jesus.
Yeah.
In prison.
He got up and was like, I'm cool. And he's up.
He's like, I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard somewhere the other day that Hulk, his power isn't strength, his power is to overcome. And I'm not that big into the comics, but I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really like the Hulk until he was played by freaking Mark Ruffalo.
Is that the newer one?
Yes.
I kind of like the Edward Norton movie.
No!
I feel like but I feel like I'm the only one. The one called Hulk is fucking awful.
Which one's the one where he at the end I remember he's in the water and he has to fight someone in the water.
Godzilla.
The person
Aquaman.
the person has the power to take form of the elements. Is that what it is?
That doesn't even make sense.
Wait.
Like they're Earth. They can take form of like rock.
Captain
Avatar.
Planet.
Okay. What? No.
Captain Planet.
I just agreed with you. Like, okay, wait, no. Captain Planet. He fought Captain Planet. I don't remember it. What I saw the end of one of the movies.
I think that was the second one. Or this Edward Norton one. I don't care if we're wrong. So if anyone's correct, just eat a dick.
Can I just eat a dick?
Sure.
I'm not on the show.
Not on the show.
Well, because then we won't be able to put it on YouTube.
That's true.
Okay.
RedTube, but not YouTube.
I'll take that. It's fine too.
So just because of the word hammer, right before you got here, I showed Danielle something, and I kind of feel weird bringing this up in a Blipcast, but so Miley Cyrus released this new.
God, what the fuck is that?
Can I talk about that?
Please.
Okay, cool. So Miley Cyrus released this new music video, and I remember what the name of the song is because it's Miley Cyrus. I don't
Doesn't
give a
matter.
shit. But in the music video, she's basically in underwear and or naked on top of a wrecking ball, going back and forth. And at one point, she just has
A sledgehammer.
a sledgehammer, and it keeps cutting back from her with the sledgehammer and her on top of a wrecking ball. But you just see, like in a couple cutscenes, she slowly starts to make out with the sledgehammer.
Yep. No, she's fucking blowing that sledgehammer.
Yeah, pretty much. Like at first, like it's a sledgehammer you see, and she's singing, and then the
she's
next
teasing
one
it.
you see her kind of do like a T,
Yeah.
and then the last one, for the sake of your microphone, I'm not
Please
gonna do
don't.
it, but
fully-
she like
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
just,
sledgehammer.
What the fuck?
she basically puts one of the ends in her mouth.
And I thought the music video, the last song she came out with, whatever it's called, I thought that music video was weird and crazy as hell. And this one's just like, I feel uncomfortable, like confused boner status.
See, it wasn't boner at all. It was just, ew, why?
When I first saw it, I was eating a corn dog and I was like,
You were teasing your corn dog.
I was like rubbing the corn dog right here.
You were in the corn dog box.
I was in my underwear. With a box on a corn dog box.
Baby tea.
Mm.
Well, guys, speaking of Jesus and being crucified and nails that are about 9-inch long, I am recommending the new 9 Inch Nails album, Hesitation Marks. That's where they got their name.
Okay.
That he was
No.
crucified with 9 Inch Nails.
I understand, but just like
I didn't know
that
that.
stretch was.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like Stretch Armstrong.
What's the name of
Yeah.
the album?
Hesitation Marks.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, I can. Ryan. Shut the fuck up, okay. So the band went away in I don't remember. The band came back in 2005 and released an album called With Teeth, and then
That was the one with Bite the Hand?
then Hand That Feeds.
Hand that Feeds, okay.
Yes. And then they put out Year Zero, The Slip, and Ghosts. And then Trent Reznor's like, fuck this, I don't want to tour, I don't want to do Nine Inch Nails anymore, I just want to like make movie scores and win Emmys. No, Oscars, because he won an Oscar, which is crazy.
For what one?
Wait, which one's movies? Oscars, right? Emmys TV?
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won an Oscar for the score to The Social Network.
I never saw that movie. But
It's like a lot of bloops and blips, and then just occasional like kind of sad ambience. But
it sounds like 9 Inch Nails.
so, yeah, well, not really. But then he put out this album called How to Destroy Angels with his wife, who's from a band called West Indian Girl.
Wait, is the album called How to Destroy Angels with His Wife?
No,
Okay.
the band and album are called How to Destroy Angels, I think,
And it's with his wife.
with his wife.
And the Destroying Angels.
Yes, they
Okay.
just crushed them.
Nine
And
Inch Nails.
then after that, he was like, all right, I want to do 9 Inch Nails again, guys. So he put out this album, Hesitation Marks,
Okay.
which actually sounds a lot like How to Destroy Angels, but with him singing instead of his wife.
Huh.
It wound up growing on me, actually.
Is it better than the How to Destroy Angels album?
Yes, absolutely.
You don't like his wife's voice, I'm assuming.
Not really.
Okay.
It's plus they really hold back, and it's just kind of these quiet, moody songs with like one song that's kind of upbeat. This one, you could fucking just twerk to this sometimes.
Oh.
That's what I'm going for.
I do need new twerk music, actually.
But if you've been a fan of Nine Inch Nails last decade, you should enjoy this album. And if you don't, whatever. I like it. That's why I'm recommending it.
Not you. Fuck you.
We're very aggressive this episode. Don't tell us about the Hulk. We don't give a shit.
Baseado. That's it.
That's just us doing Squizgar. That's all that wound up being.
Oh, was it Squizgar? Or was it like just some? I think it was us or me attempting to do Squizgar and just kind of coming up with something so stupid and didn't make any sense. Which is like most things I do in life.
There you
The
go.
perks of being me. Hey, are you gonna answer my question or?
What's your question?
Is that what we were really going for with Squizgar? Because I was just kind of doing.
I was
this.
basically just saying Squizgar.
Oh, okay. I don't know what I was doing. I was just trying to copy you, and it just wasn't working.
You're doing a Dangar.
A Dangar.
Dangar. Okay, that's a Pokemon's, right?
Dangar?
Gengar.
Gengar is.
Gengar.
Gengar.
Well, is that the show, guys?
I think so.
All right.
Ryan, do you have anything else you want to say for your inaugural appearance?
Inaugural appearance.
First and final.
That is I would just like to say this was a lot of fun. I don't get to see you that often anymore. That
Like
makes
never?
that makes me sad, Panda. So it was really nice to hang out with you.
You know, you can ask me to hang out aside from the show.
Ryan,
That's
you're
not
on your
illegal.
phone almost all the time. If you were just poking a little thing, you could just... I'm calling you out on it.
Okay, I'll have to do that. It was funny because I texted you saying, "Hey, next time you come over, bring your flash drive." Instead of, "Hey, you want to come over and bring your flash drive?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even-
Exactly.
I'm sorry. That's all my bad.
You're a dick.
Fight.
She would
I
win.
won.
Yeah, she already won. She just mind wrestled me and won.
Alrighty, well, the show is on Twitter at Blipcast. Blipcast@gmail.com is the email. Send us something. Why the fuck not?
I want stuff.
Yeah, anything. Just tell us fun facts. Tell us horrible facts. Tell us...
Oh, I don't think I want horrible
well,
facts.
I'm down for horrible facts.
Subject line horrible facts, I'll read them. I'm at Overcord, she's at Lady Laumes. Loudy Laumes. He's at Musical Chunk 15. Ryan, welcome to Twitter.
I just got one.
Welcome to 2008. Hashtag late to the
Twitter,
Later than
Instagram,
me.
Friendster. Isn't
You
there
on
like a...
Tumblr?
I am on Tumblr,
I
but
didn't find you on Tumblr.
I don't really go on Tumblr that much anymore.
Fuck you.
Aren't you a character on Tumblr too?
That's actually why I don't go on Tumblr that much anymore. Is because
movies
when
on
I
there.
originally made a Tumblr, it was for a Disney role play. So I made a
piece of
Tumblr. Yeah, right. A Tumblr as Mr. Smee from Peter Pan, and then I made the mistake of, instead of making a separate Tumblr, I made a page within that Tumblr, which was actually my page. And so like all my everyone who follows that page, whatever, like they follow Musical Chunk 15. But if I follow them or like anything they do or reblog, it's all under
Mr. Smee.
Mr. Smee. So basically, it's just a lot of my friends just have like this post liked by a couple of their friends, and then there's Mr. Smee. There's Mr. Smee reblogging their stuff, and they don't know what's going on. So that's kind of like why, like, I've been trying to find a way to separate them, but I don't know if there is a way. I might just have to give in and just make a separate Tumblr and start all over.
You probably should.
Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. It's just like weird because I go through like my archive on my Tumblr and I like have a lot of cool stuff that I posted, which I guess it doesn't make that much.
You could just follow yourself and then like keep that account. Like you could follow Mr. Smee, keep that account, and go look through it whenever you want.
And also just...
That's a brilliant idea.
Wind up post reblogging? Is it what's
Yeah.
It's reblogging yourself.
Yeah.
Basically put all the
I've
stuff
heard
that
that.
was on your original personal one on your new personal one.
Yeah.
Booyah llama ding dong.
Wow, you guys just solved a lot of my life problems right now.
Well, you know, I
A
just,
lot of them?
I'm
A
just
lot
gonna
of
call
them.
something
Like
out.
there's like, you know, like number 3 is like work, number 2 is
Quit,
like
done.
band, and number 1 is
Quit,
Tumblr.
done. Quit, done. Just quit.
Just quit. I'm gonna wear quitters.
If you learn anything from episode 24, it's quits.
Quit.
I just want to call you out on one thing before the show ends. Mr. Smee has never liked anything Polite Metal Lyrics has done.
Aww.
That's not true.
That's probably not true.
I remember when I first started following you, I didn't know it was you, and I liked a couple of them, and then I found out it was you.
And then he stopped.
Yeah, then I stopped.
I just did one recently, actually, for Nine Inch Nails song. Hey.
Do you remember what it was?
I have returned full of ghosts. The song is called Came Back Haunted.
I like that.
So on that note, thank you for watching. We'll be back eventually with 25. We should do something fancy for 25 like you said we were going to do for the first.
What?
Remember how we said we were going to do like themed episodes?
That was just random.
What? Yeah, 25 should be something.
Oh, okay.
What will it be? I don't know.
I don't know. Find out next time.
Find out next time on
Blipcast.
Blipcast. I like all of the things serious way, like
Yeah,
the microphone
I am.
slipping. Oh, that's even better.
Is it better? I guess. No.
That feels a lot better.
Sorry.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Damn it, Katie.